Hey guys, so I just finished reading this book, The Last Train to Memphis, by Peter Guralnick. I'm sorry if I pronounced his last name wrong. If you're an Elvis fan, you probably have already heard about this book or read it. It's been out for a while. But if you're a new fan, maybe you watched the movie and you want to learn more about Elvis's life, I highly recommend, buying this or getting this at the library if your library has it. It's very detailed. You look at it, it's very, it's about 500 pages, and this only covers up to 1958. So it's not his entire career. It's very, like I said, very detailed, and that's a good thing and a bad thing. For me, like when I was reading it, I found sometimes I was, like, who are these people again, and all that. But it's very detailed about his early life and the beginning of his career. Also, the author doesn't really put his own. Sometimes when you read a book, the author will put their opinions or their viewpoints, whatever, like something they want to, I guess, explain in the book or something, their own viewpoints, I guess. This one is not. I mean, I could say like an example, like I read somewhere that's it's kind of like a textbook, kind of like. It's not like the author's not putting, like, for example, it's not saying, "Oh, this album's the best." In my opinion, I feel that this song was the best Elvis song ever. It's not like that. He presents the research that he's done, the interviews and the research that he's compiled, and that's what the book is mainly like dealt with. And you can see even in the back, there's pages of all the research that this author has gone through. It's amazing of the stuff. It's really really good. Now for me, I'm more interested in Elvis's, like, later part of his career, like, the movies, of course, and in the 70s. But I decided, definitely should read this book first, just to learn more about, stuff that as a casual fan, you might not even know, like his, other girlfriends he's had and stuff. And then they really have like a nice, like, beginning, like, of Sun Studios. And I had a couple weeks ago I went to Graceland, and I did the Sun Studios tour when I was in Memphis, and I guess, yeah, I appreciated it more because I read a lot about it in this book. So yeah, I'd highly recommend it. As for like picture wise, you get to see, like, also it was interesting, all this is like girlfriends you might not have known or hear about. They talk about, that's interesting to see and stuff. And there's not many pictures. Everything's like kind of like black and white. One tidbit I have is, like, and that's not everybody. The chapters can be long. So, like, sometimes I like to, with some books I like to read, like, if it's like a short chapter, you feel like, you all read a chapter and then put the book down. This is kind of like, the chapters are kind of long, but that's just me. Sometimes I like shorter chapters. But yeah, I finished this book, and I do have the second part, which is Careless Love, which is the second half of, I guess, takes place from, like, I guess, where this book left off, from 1958 to, I guess, 1977, and definitely looking forward to reading this one.